Alright, hey guys, and welcome to the next fan game that we're going to conquer. I already did a video on this game a little while back. If you saw Dark Souls and I Want to Be the Guy, that world came from this game, and this game is just a collection of a lot of different games, mostly, which is pretty interesting. It's probably my favorite type of fan game. So it should be fun to go back through it again. This one is going to take probably a little while, probably a few hours at least. And last time the boss gave me a lot of trouble, so maybe this time we'll do better. It starts off like normal, but that should quickly change. This game could kind of be a sequel to I Want to Be the Guy, because we go through the same areas throughout the original game. Except this happens. Kamek decides to be a pain and make the world all gray and creepy. Though when the world is like this, there are no traps to deal with. We just kind of navigate through it until we find the first portal to restore order to the world and let poor Link move again. So the first world is Minecraft. The boss here is kind of annoying, I do remember that, but we'll get through it. I'm sure enough time has passed now that I won't remember all the traps. It's kind of funny because there was also a Minecraft world in I Want to Go Bananas, so it feels like I just saw those guys. Except this guy's either a doctor or in a straitjacket. I'm gonna say straitjacket. He probably burned these houses down, so let's stay away from him. And the platforming begins, and this is where we're probably going to die. Oh, yep, trap. I remembered it just as I was stepping down there. No excuse for that cannonball, or that one. It's alright, just getting warmed up, you know. Kinda cold in my room, so it's gonna take a little bit. 3D creepers. I was awestruck by them and just exploded. So you can tell a lot of effort was put into this game. Most of these worlds are pretty neat, actually. I think there's another trap here. Maybe. Guess not. TNT, though. Not safe. Not even a touch. In my Dark Souls and I Want to Be the Guy video, I did complain about one section of this game, which is this TNT. I hate it. No. There's a world portal that is basically just other fan games. So we have to go through I Want to Be the GB, I Want to Be the fan game, the original fan game, and I Want to Be the Love Trap, I believe. I've not actually played Love Trap yet. There's a trap here. I have finished, I actually did a playthrough of I Want to Be the fan game, but that was like an older version now. That game has been updated quite a bit. GB I have played and revisited relatively recently. That game, for a long time, that was the toughest fan game I'd finished, and those bosses are still pretty rough. Trap. Rocket-powered torch. I remember people asking me to do a playthrough of GB, and at the time I really didn't want to go through it again. But at this point I might, I don't know. That game's, it's not terrible, I just really dislike most of the bosses. And this falls, I believe, so I need to... Aha! And there's a trap here, but it doesn't matter because I'm Terminatored. If I remember right, the platforming doesn't get too insane in this one, which is a good thing. Tight jumps through this TNT, though. Ugh. It's not even exploding. It should be safe. How else would people handle it? Can't just explode into bloody bits all the time. No one would sign up for that job. There we go. I want to show this off, but it means I'm gonna have to redo this screen. Oh well. It'll be worth it. You probably noticed that that save says TNT on it. So I assume that explodes every bit of TNT in existence. And just launched me out of orbit. Alright, not bad. I think we're getting the hang of it. And now the game incorporates the mouse into it. We can place blocks. And this is actually a pretty big part with the boss of this area, which makes it pretty tricky. I hope the X story captures the mouse, otherwise that might be a bit odd. So I need to save all three of them. And this green troll face is a trap, if I remember how to avoid it. Yeah! Okay, alright. Yeah! Simple enough. Now this part is actually pretty tricky. This middle block here is actually fake. So we only ever do get 2 blocks for this area. That should be fine. And there. Okay. Go, jump, go. Yep. Okay, we got this. Just chill out. Just wait for it. Go. Alright, there's one more trap here. Or you could land in the lava, you know? Get exploded. Alright. Fake one, get out of my sight. Put you here again. And that should do. Hopefully the first one's not too far away. Now we're good. Okay. Now land on the edge. Okay. Now do that. Come on. I know you're there. I remember you. Aha. Alright, safe. We do have to actually click this one. Normally we open these by pressing up, but if we do that here, we disobey the rules, be exploded. Now we just get this thing to move around. So just put that like here-ish. That should be good, I think. We can't move them again once they've been placed. Same with the blocks. Oh, boss already, alright. Now this gets a little tricky because we have to actually click and set bombs for him to run into. Need like a co-op partner for this. Thankfully his attack patterns are pretty simple. But it's still pretty complicated. I had a pretty good strategy of getting the first hit in pretty much all the time. We just tap right here while we set the bomb. Now it's kind of random where he pops out of. So I usually wait for the second pass and throw down the bomb there. It's also pretty annoying because you have to actually click to let go of it. But we'll get this. That's okay, that's pretty good. Right there should work. Hopefully, yeah, okay. One more. I missed it, don't. All these apples. Too many apples. At least this first hit is always guaranteed. Or just kind of take it easy. Walk with him if you can. Right there. Last one, where are you? Again? Hopefully like that. Got him, nice. Now if we can just survive this. Oh, okay. I usually try to go for the bombs that go way up in the air because they explode early. and don't fall all the way down. So try to line yourself up with them. Don't explode me! 5 more seconds. Okay, we got this, I think. We win! Minecraft has been conquered. And now the world returns to normal. And I can say goodbye to the mouse. Triumphant music. Though Link is probably still gonna try to kill me. No? Good, he's on our side. We worked hard to get him his movement back. We never get to stay in the normal world for very long before Kamek comes around and messes it all up again. Remember Tree Arm Guy? Can he kill us? No. I'm stuck in this tree, I can't kill anybody. I'm sad. Please help. It is sort of interesting. Man, okay. Hopefully I can save after this happens. But what I was saying was, it's kind of interesting going through levels of the original game with everything all frozen. Hopefully that saves that. Don't need to see that cutscene every time when I screw up on these jumps. They're doing these when they're not moving is about 1,000 times easier. And haha birds, every time you've pushed me into spikes before, now you're frozen. Kind of tempted just to let you stay that way. But we'll be the hero, save the world. Throw ourselves into spikes. Thanks, Arm Guy, for the boost. Zombies can't do anything anymore. Apples? The apples can. Apples are so dangerous that even if they are completely stopped, they can still make you explode. So this does definitely take place after the original game, because everything's all set up and destroyed. When we see Mecha Birdo, he will be a shadow of his former self, all destroyed at the bottom of some room. We actually have to go to this secret area for this one. And the next world we go to is Mario Kart.